Yes, 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 it's that time of day again. It is Rebel FC match day, and today we're going up against Middlesex Uni, so it should be a really exciting game. Now, of course, we're always experimenting with the lineup, so today we're going with the 4-3-3. Now, in goals, we have got GK Khalid, and his amazing double save from the previous game. If you saw that, it was unreal. Check our socials if you want to see replays. Then, back four, we've got Cal, aka the Giraffe on ice. We've got Captain Will. We've got Father Casey, and then, of course, we have got Stelios at left back, the world's nicest man. Then in midfield, we've actually got Jesse. In midfield, we've got Frankie from the trials. Congratulations, Frankie, on making your debut. Then we've got Lionel standing next to him as well. Up front, again, we have got some new talent, some new meat in the team. We've got Rads. Then we've got Rory up front at striker. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. And, of course, it's the free kick maestro, Dylan, over on the wing. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Rebel FC game without a man himself, the gaffer Saul, aka my personal football coach. Right, so let's get this show on the road. It's the referee here, a new referee. We haven't actually seen him before, so look forward to seeing what sort of performance he can give us. And instantly the ball went straight to me, and it's still me and my shaved head. My hair's slowly growing back, and we'll hopefully get there. But I don't want to get too excited. I don't know. You guys let me know. Do I keep it short? Do I let it grow again? I just don't know. Anyways, now we've got Dylan here. What's Dylan going to do? He plays it into the middle here, and unfortunately gets tackled, but he still has the ball. And it looks like Middlesex are going to try and break away now. They're in midfield. He's going to dish this out to number 10, and number 10's gonna run at me, but you know I got them long legs. He decides to go inside, give him a bit of space. He's gonna shoot, but that's easy enough for DJ Khalid or GK Khalid. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know which one. What should we call him? I think GK Khalid sounds better personally. But here we are next to utility boards, and a poor bit of football from the Middlesex boys as Lionel goes absolutely running through these. Number 4 all the way to the end. What a tackle from number 5. That was actually amazing. You can see his goalkeeper absolutely buzzing about that. We take the quick corner, and it's through to Jesse. Over here to Dill. He tries to shoot from range, and it just goes wide. Middlesex on the ball now. Their centre back is charging forward. They've got good time and space. We were told to press at the halfway line, and that's what we're doing. Casey misjudges that one. Stelios doesn't get to it quickly enough, and it's over the keeper. Smashes into the Under Armour board, and that was so close to being 1-0 down. If that isn't a warning, I don't know what is. Anyways, now we've got Stelios over by the utility boards again. This time he's going to drive it back across into Jesse. Jesse's looking for a 1-2. Stelios decides against it, but he gets the ball nicked off him, and it's a counter-attack. Let's see what happens here. He goes past Casey. He's absolutely storming down. Stelios is trying to get back. Will throws in a foul there, and that guy was on a mission. I think Will needed to get that done, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Regardless, it looks like Middlesex have got themselves a free kick. He swings that in, and it goes across. It's bumbling around, and it's actually in the back of the net. 1-0 to Middlesex. Some sloppy defending, just players really ball watching, not getting goal side, myself included. Let's take another look at this from set pieces as well. A good lofted ball played in across, and just doesn't get a hold onto it. It sort of bumbles around, and it lands right at their player feet. A real scrappy goal, like we said, but nevertheless, we weren't organized. We didn't have anyone on the post, and we've paid the price this time. Through to Frankie, number 6, who is, like I said, this is his first game, and he's a really good player, so hopefully we can see some good things from him today. And Jesse, under a little bit of pressure, fakes that guy, sends number 10 to the shops, and goes out to this wonderful specimen of a football player. I'm going to try and chip that long, and I managed to find it, and it's through to Rads. Rads, another new player that we've got, number 8 in today's game, and we're going to see what he can produce for the boys. Let's see if he can get past this bloke, but a good bit of footwork. Fortunately goes out for our free throw. Now it's me this time. I'm going to try and play it through, and I do. I managed to find Jesse, who bounces it off to Lionel. Lionel brings it into Rads. Rads tries, swings one in. Unfortunately, the cross isn't quite what we needed at this time. Now we're on to Dylan. Is he going to be the game changer that we need in these early moments in the game, as we're 1-0 down, and it's not looking too good. We're absorbing a lot of pressure at the moment, and now Lionel, he's going to try and play it long, and it's through to Jesse. They're looking across to the Lionel. Is he going to flag up? No, he's not. The classic ball roll onto the left. Sit down, son. But unfortunately, Jesse's shot goes straight into the keeper's arms. So Middlesex have got it in our half now as this number 8's on the ball. What's he going to decide to go for? He plays it in through to this guy. Rory comes flying through the back of that lad. And that was a pretty obvious free kick, it has to be said. Rory not happy about it, but again, we're under pressure. And it's another set piece from Middlesex. Are they going to capitalize on this one? We're already 1-0 down. Are we going to struggle to deal with this one? Let's see. Or is number 2 going to try and score this? He's smacked. Oh, gee. Is that? No, it isn't 100 quid. It almost was. But like I said, Haringey invested in the ground, and it looks like those nets are a little bit higher. So thank you very much for that. I played that through to Rory, and unfortunately, he wasn't an inch taller than I thought he was. And it didn't manage to end up on his nugget. And some good football in the middle here. But it's given away cheaply. And now this number 9 is going to play it through to number 11, who's through on goal. What's he going to go for? A great tackle there from Captain Will, and Stellis is actually going to be able to keep that one in. Nervy times here at Rebel FC, as it has to be said, in this first 25 minutes, Middlesex definitely look the better team, and there's no one doubt in that. Frankie looks up, tries to play it through there to Lionel, who's done a good job of getting towards it, and it looks like Rads is going to pick up the scraps from that one, as he's going to go inside, and his ball rolled it there. He's got, did he just put that through his legs? I'm not sure. Oh, it's come off the post. Let's have another look at this, boys. What was that? All right, so it goes through here, and he rolls it there. Kind of a nutmeg, I guess, but it gets slung. Oh, my gosh. Imagine that, a debut goal for Rads. That would have been class. But like I said, unfortunately, it is still 1-0 to Middlesex. And this number 10 here, what's he going to do? He's going to try and go past, and he does very well. That was some fantastic work from him. But Jesse, you know what he's like. He is absolutely not letting this number 10 get away. And it looked like the ref actually might have called that one back. Again, another throw this time. It's through to Rory, and Rory's done a great job to get on the goal side. But it was easy enough for the keeper to palm away, and some scrappy stuff from... Oh, but I mean, how many times, Rebel, we have to take those chances? I mean, those are the ones. You know, Rory did a fantastic job of turning his player. It was a good shot. It was right at the keeper. But unfortunately, we just can't put it in the back of net. And like you said, against good teams like Middlesex Uni, we really have to take our chances in those moments. And now here I am on the right-hand side, but he opts to go down the middle. Raj tries to strike that. And again, fortunately, the fences come to his rescue, as I was bailed out there and don't have to pay another £100. So ball rolled that one back. And number 9 is looking for someone to press with him. But it looks like his team don't really want to press with him at this moment. So it's through to me here, number 17. I play it through into Jesse, who's enjoying this midfield role. And I believe he actually has Joe Weller's top on. We couldn't find his away top, so he's got Weller's 0 top on, if you're wondering whatever happened to Jesse's number. So again, it's Dylan, and unfortunately Dylan takes a little bit too long, so they managed to clear it. But we're still on the attack here. This time Stelios and Dill linking up. What's going to happen? He plays that across into Lionel. Lionel's going to line up for this one, but no, he's actually just bundling his way through. Rad's in the mixer again. Is Rad's going to... that's got to be pulled back, and it is. Good decision from the referee as Raz gets hacked down. Now, we've got a decision to make. Is it Jesse? Is it Dylan? From this range, you've got to bet Jesse's going to take it. Dylan definitely, when it's a bit further out, I think it's definitely Dylan, but he stepped away from it. Jesse to hit this one just over the crossbar. Now, keeper's going to absolutely sling this one up the park, and it's actually a really nice ball, and they managed to win that first ball and the second one, and now number 6 is going to try and pick out their right winger number 10, who was actually over on my side earlier, but he's decided to swap and head over onto that right-hand side. I don't know if that's a tactical decision, because, you know, the giraffe on ice was just maybe a bit too good, but I actually have no idea why they swapped it over, but it's another set piece, and this time it goes all the way to the back post, and I'm there for the block, but wow, our set pieces are certainly looking dodgy at the moment. It is not a pretty sight whatsoever. It gets shipped out to this guy on the right-hand side. Again, this number 10 causing problems. He's going to play that one across, and it gets flicked on. Number 8 there. Someone's got to get in front of it. He does a good job of making it back. Casey manages to get a leg to it. But again, Middlesex looking dangerous when they are attacking. And, you know, we've really got to sort something out. We need to get more chances. Not only get more chances, but take the ones that we're getting as well. Dylan spots someone's run there, and it's a great ball through to Rads. Rads actually managed to get to a foot to it, and now over to Jesse, and it looks like the referee is gonna blow up for that one being an offside. And you know what, I don't know, obviously we can't see it with our cameras, we aren't Sky Sports, so we can't see whether he's offside or not. And now they're on the attack. A fantastic one through as they managed to cut through, and that's a good bit of defending there from Casey. No way is that a penalty, and it looks like it's a corner. This time it gets shipped in again, and it's me versus him, and neither of us really win it. It's sort of just bundled around, and again they're trying to clear it, but this guy goes for an audacious this attempt, and it goes away and hits the lantern signposting. But that's it. That's 45 minutes. Referee calls that one for halftime, and we're 1-0 down going into this second half. Are we going to be able to turn it around? Who knows? But as always, we got to do a quick 60 seconds. So today's player is Rayan, aka Raymore, aka your favorite right back, although he does actually claim to be a winger. Now, Rayan's first team was Byron Red Star, and he played from between the ages of 5 and 14, and they went 2 years unbeaten and got the nicknames the Unbeatables. Very original. He's never broken a bone in his body, but he has split his head open when he was 6 years old. Now, obviously, he's from Morocco, and he's very proud of that. He also has a big ducking phobia of snakes. Now, he claims also not to be a plastic or glory hunting Chelsea fan, because here's a picture of him when he was a kid in Stamford Bridge. His favorite TV series is Prison Break, and he has the name Raymore on his back of his shirt because obviously the first bit, Ray, is the first 3 letters of Ray in his name, More, which represents Morocco. So put them together and you have Raymore. So there you go. That is your favorite right back, my favorite right back, your mum's favorite right back, and most likely your dog's. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Peace. So here we go in the second half. Like we said, Rebel FC 1-0 down. Are we going to claw this one back, or are we going to continue to get battered? Because it's safe to say that first half was definitely Middlesex's, have no doubt about that. So we continue on, and there have been some changes made. Rory has come off at striker. He's got a bit of a cough issue going on right now, and you can see Morgan sort of goes down there, and then as he goes to get up, his knee almost buckles, and that was not a pretty sight. But regardless, Middlesex, they're on the counter here, and what's he gonna do? Will shows him one way and does a oh, look at that's the defending of a captain, man. That is so good. But the referee's actually just called it back here because it looks like Morgan's in a lot of pain right now. He literally just come on as well over on that right hand side, and Jesse got moved to the top, and you can see he sort of just clips. No one's fouled or anything, but then when he goes to get up, his knee just buckles. It looked really painful, and he's gonna try and walk this one off, but it's not looking pretty. And you can see Reese, his boyfriend, was actually there to help him out, and hopefully we'll see him on the pitch shortly. But for now, it looks like he's coming off, and that will be the rest of his game. And he was really only on just for a minute. You guys saw he came on at halftime, and that was all she wrote. Anyways, he tries to play one over the top of me, but I'm 6'3". Good luck with that. Now, Lionel, go. What is this guy on? This guy is on some next MMA judo stuff on the ground, but he almost comes away with it. But little do you know, Lionel does a little bit of MMA himself, and so he actually holds onto the ball. And now we've got Jesse here. You can spot him with that number 0, and the referee's going to pull that one up for a free kick, but we decided to take that one quickly. Jesse's going to try and get on the end of it. Rayan almost there, but we're still on the attack now. What is going to go down? You know, Jesse, is it a ball roll? What can we expect? Here he goes. He's going to try and take it on the inside. No real pressure on him here, and he decides to go out to Rayan. Rayan on this number 7. Are they going to pull that one up for an offside? No, they're not. Rayan's got time and space. Unfortunately, couldn't pick out another Rebel player, and Lionel here having to do his defensive duties. Is he going to be able to hold on to it? It looks like it's down to me, and what's it going to be from me? Absolutely not. Pick that one. Ah! Jeez, you know, I'm not even, yeah, you already know. The replay was coming because it's a Cal Freezy highlight. Look at that, bang. I keep the ball as well. It's an unorthodox tackle, but that's probably the best way to describe it. Just an unorthodox player. I sling this one, actually, straight into their player's chest. That was quite poor. I mean, that's not even unorthodox. That's just poor. But a good bit of footwork there from Reese. As Reese is now on at this right wing. It goes through to Jesse. Jesse's going to try and take a swipe at it, but it didn't come off how he imagined it. I can only imagine. Anyways, here we go. Number 20 through there to Rayan. Rayan's come on now. Rayan had a little bit of a knee injury. That's why he wasn't starting. So it's a bit of a risky one playing him. But the bench is wearing thin, and we need to do what we need to do. Number 9 here going to try and test GK. It actually hits the crossbar. I was like, Colin, please, no more heart attacks like that. Look at this. He goes for it, and Colin just stands there like, nah, that's calm. But he literally hits the crossbar. Unbelievable. Middlesex on the ball at the moment, and he's going to try. He tried to put it through Rayan's leg, but Rayan wasn't having absolutely any of it, and the ball has now turned over, and it looks like Rayan's going to try and cut inside. Instead, he opts to play the little 1-2 there through with Rads. Rads has now played it out to Rayan. Rayan going to swing one in on his right foot, and it's Jesse cycling back to get on it, and whoo, that was close, and it looks like the referee's going to give that one as a corner. So happy days for us, and you can really tell Rebel actually come out in the second half looking much better there aside since we made those changes. A couple step overs there from Jesse. He finds himself a bit of space, back heels it through to Dylan. Dylan takes a little bit too much time, and they manage to close the gap down, and it looks like going to try and launch a counter attack off the back of that as their number 2 here lets it roll through there, and Lionel goes in with a slide tackle, but he's not getting up too well. He might have hurt himself in that side tackle. You got to take care of yourself on these 4G pitches. Honestly, like, your skin can just get absolutely torn apart. Now number 6 with an alright touch there, and it looks like it's a bit of a nervy time at the back here as that counter attack ends up falling for nothing. And here Will goes for the Cruyff turn, and the guy gets slept. I mean, that guy is on the floor. I mean, trust me, I mean, that's just what, when you're a Rebel captain, man, that's just what you got to do. And that number 11 there, for some reason, just barged into Colin, and Colin was having absolutely none of it. Stelios through to Rayan. Rayan goes past number 6 like it's nothing, and he managed to go past number 13 like it's nothing. He's going to pick out Jesse. Jesse sprinting is all the way through. He's through on with the keeper. He can't quite get control of the ball, and it's a big mess inside the box. He still has it, and it eventually gets taken off of him, and that was another really good opportunity for Rebel. Are we going to get another one to make this 1-1? Let's find out. And it's through here to Rads. Rads swings at that and comes off number 14, and it looks like that one's going to go out for a corner. Like I said, boys, we're playing really, really well in this first 15 minutes of the second half, and he goes to strike that one, and all right, we were playing really well until whoever that was decided to absolutely launch it with their left foot. But some good press in that middle, and you can see it. It's actually paying off now that Rads is in the middle. He's done a fantastic job of winning the ball back through to Dylan, who has a little bit of a fumble here, but his footwork, and he tries to get out of it, and it's through to Rayan. Rayan's going to try and play it through. Oh my God, another good opportunity. You can tell we are knocking on the door. Rayan left foot all the way into the back post, and it lands at Jesse's feet, and they manage, it comes off the post again, and the keeper is all over the shop. Like I said, boys, this has been a much better second half, but we need to take these chances. Here it is from Jesse. Guy gets a foot to it, and it's almost a banging own goal. 62nd minute, and Rebel have got it in their own half, and we need to keep this pressure on because we're playing really, really well. And it's a long ball, and it's through to Jesse, who appears to be onside, and he's going to take that on his left foot. Oh, so close. Again, you can tell Jesse actually here wanting a penalty for that one. Scroll back and take a look, because to me it looks like it's a penalty, to be honest. I mean, he just completely takes out Jesse, so I'm not sure how that wasn't a penalty. Referee decided he didn't fancy that one, so you know, it is what it is. And now Dylan tries to play it through to Jesse, and that was successful. He's going to play it back through to Dylan. Dylan, Jesse linking up quite nicely, and a chip ball over through to Rad, who's going to chip it just over to the left. How many chances have we had in this first sort of 20 minutes of this second half? It's been unbelievable, and the pressure continues as Rebel are going mad for this equalizer. They want it badly. And now Jesse on the ball. Jesse's going to try and spray that one. He opts to go for the big man himself over on this right-hand side. I play it back across to Jesse, aka Joe Weller in this game, and it's back to him in the middle. He's linking up nicely with a lot of players here, and it's through to Dylan. Now we've got Reese over on this right-hand side. A ball played in, and there it is. It's 1-1. Jesse with the header. It was coming. Cartwheel, backflip, boom. I bet you didn't know he had that one in the locker. And if you're wondering what that other massage sort of celebration was, is in the changing room. He asked Ken what celebration he wants him to do, and so he came up with this massage one. A great header down onto the ground, and it bounces into the back of the net, and those are really hard for keepers to deal with. And what a celebration that is from him. A backflip celebration followed by the big Ken massage celebration. So a real sort of handful, if you will. And it's 1-1 in the 71st minute. It is all guns blazing here at Rebel Road. Frankie back on the pitch now. What is gonna go down? Let's find out. Now, it gets played through to their midfielder. Their midfielder plays it into their number 12. Number 12 through to their left back. And Rebel are still pressing. Now we want to win this game. It's as simple as that. Now we have to press on and try and get the W. Now, again, it's Rads. Rads is going to play it through. Oh, that was so close to being a class ball. But the defender gives his keeper a little bit of an issue there. And maybe there's an argument for a pass back there. I'm not too sure because he definitely did use his hands. Now, Frankie into Dylan. Dylan now trying to play it into the back post where Rayan is waiting, and it's on his head. And it didn't quite work out. It looks like the referee had actually blown up for an offside anyways. Here, Frankie in our own half. It's still all Rebel FC now. And it's looking good because we're playing playing some fantastic football in the second half. Through to Will. We're taking our time with it, and that's what you like to see as Rayan's big head just crosses your screen right there. And it's through to Jesse. He's turned, and he's got lots of space. This is where he's most dangerous, and it gets shipped out wide to Reese. Reese is going to look for an early one in, and he does. And he sees Rayan at the back post, and he's actually messed this one up a bit. Oh, cut back there from Ray. Ray takes it all the way down to the line, and it comes across. It's in the back of the net. Fantastic work from Rayan there. Wow, that was really, really well done from him. And not only that, but like I said, Jesse's so dangerous there. He turns, he faces, gets it out to Reese. It's a good ball from Reese, and then Rayan just here. He knows you put it into those areas, and things are going to happen. It's as simple as that. It's really hard for the defenders to deal with that, and, you know, he gets the goal. I mean, I have to admit, I think that's going to be classed as an own goal, but realistically, that would have never happened if Rayan didn't take on the player and just put the ball into dangerous spots on the pitch, and that's what happened. So anyways, Rebel are now 2-1 up with a lovely lead here at Rebel Road. Now number 15, I think that was, plays it into the midfield. But Middlesex are not going to let us take this one quite that easily. And now this player here kind of gets a little bit lucky there, and he managed to deduce Casey into a wonderful little sort of back heel flick clearance there from Will. He's got it all in the locker, and Frankie being the first of the ball. That's so important. Again, Rad's now charging, and it's out to the goal scorer, Rayan through to Rads again, and Rads has just been playing phenomenally, it has to be said, and unfortunately not quite enough juice on the ball there from Jesse to make it to Rads, and that's going to be all right because we're still going, and it's now me through to Joe Weller, aka Jesse, aka the first goal scorer of the game, as he has had a little bit of a dry spell, but now that's completely gone. Happy days, and it's me here. By the way, that was a back heel. I just want to say that I just did a back heel in a game. A big giraffe did a back heel, but now it's looking a little bit ropey, it has to be said, because it looks like they're going on the counter. But good news, because Father Casey came in and got his leg to it, but referee wasn't happy with it. Gonna call this one up. Let's see. From the free kick, gets chipped into the back post there, and it gets all the way through. So dangerous, man. We are playing so poorly when it comes to set pieces, and we really need to sort that out. You can see Danny's come on for Rads. Put your hands together, because it has to be said, I thought Rads had a fantastic game, but now we've got Danny, aka the Golden Boot winner. I think that's what we're gonna call him anyways. The golden boot from the challenge, if you know, and you can see him right in action now. He's a bag full of energy, and it gets shipped out to number 7 here. What's number 7 going to be able to do to Stell? And Stell does a good job of dispossessing him, tries to cut it back here, but number 7's not going to let it go down easily. A little bit of a shirt pull, but he doesn't manage to go into it, and to be fair to him, he holds him out. But the referee's pulled it back for the free kick on a bit of that shirt tug. Now you guys let me know. I mean, they were both going at it, but maybe it was a free kick. Maybe ref did a good job there. It gets shipped into, and it's into the back of the net. The equalizer is there, and Middlesex from another set piece. They've been dangerous from these set pieces the whole game. Almost every set piece they've had, they've created a chance, or at least half a chance. And look, everyone leaps up. People didn't get goal side. Far too easy. We need to do some work on set pieces, because it's just, it's not on really. And it's 2-2 in the 82nd minute. Are we gonna get a winner here? It's been an absolutely amazing game so far, and it's time for us to really focus. And right here, I just want to explain what happened. This referee actually swore at Stelios, and so I swore back at the referee, and I said, look, if you're gonna swear at my players, then I'm gonna swear at you, because that's obviously the example that you're setting. So me and him go back and forth, and it has to be said that I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, I didn't rate the referee. I didn't rate the way that he was talking to players as well. You know, swearing at players, you know, you're supposed to be the example on the pitch, and that was just really sad to see. So you know, disappointed to see stuff like that, but hey, you know, it's just the way it is. These beefs on the pitch always happen, and it's just a shame that you know, you come across referees like this every once in a while. Regardless, it gets played across to the right hand side to Will. Now it's 2-2. There's 5 minutes left on the clock. Jesse tries to feed one through there to Reese, and now it looks like they're going to be launched on another counter attack. It is dangerous. We committed a lot of players forward. This number 9 is absolutely blitzing through. He goes to hit that, and Colin with a good save, as that was on his near post. And again, they have got a corner, another set piece. Let's see what they do this time. It's a good ball in, and they actually get ahead to it. Colin comes out and collects that, and he's going to dish this one out very quickly through to Danny. Danny is absolutely blitzing himself all the way down here. Gets shipped out over onto the left-hand side, and Ray mugs off from number 7 to number 7, and he tries to play a fantastic ball through there, through to Jesse, but it just just didn't happen. Will controls it. Number 9 just got sold there. I'm sorry, Chief, but Will's been doing it all game, to be perfectly honest with you. Might be between him and Rads, maybe. Best players on the pitch, but we'll see. Frankie on the ball now, into the midfield. Gives that away far too easily, but he does a good job of hustling and trying to make it back for the team. And now, players, we're all behind the ball. We've got to make this count. We have to put the pressure on, and we cannot let concentration slip. Number 6 here, going to swing this over into the back post. Will gets a header. Number 12 finds a bit of space. That's a volley into the bottom left. What a goal from Middlesex. Absolute heartbreak from the Rebel FC, guys, as we concede in the 88th minute. That is absolutely devastating stuff. You can see they are absolutely buzzing. You've got to remember, they were 2-1 down at one point. Will does a good job of clearing it, and we weren't quick enough to get to him, and you can see Frankie just didn't quite get to him, and that gives him plenty of time. And you know what? Take nothing away from him. A fantastic finish, but let's be perfectly honest, guys, you should never be getting that sort of time around the edge of the box like that. And now it's 3-2 down with only a few minutes to go, and Rebel are going to have to pull something special out the bag if they want to come away with anything here. And it's through to Jesse. Jesse now on the ball, and he tries to pull that one back, but they actually managed to keep it in. I thought that actually went out, but it looks like he's not going to do that. And now it's number 15 going back, and I'm like, absolutely not. So I actually go wild here. I'm just like, you know what, I'll just take him down. Unfortunately, that just didn't work. my plan was foiled. It didn't work. And now number 10, who's been dangerous all game, tries to chip it over into the back post, but the keeper comes out to save that one. We're into the 90th minute. We're into extra time now, and it's pretty painful for the Rebel boys, as you can see, because really we should not be losing games like this. The 2 goals that we conceded were 2 set pieces. Admittedly, a good finish on the 3rd one, but someone should have been closing them down. And there it is. You can see the referee blows up for full time. So a fantastic game with Middlesex. Again, another loss for us. And, you know, it has to be said, we're in a bad bit of form right now, but at the same time, we're also playing some incredible teams. Like, we're playing really, really good teams. We've got a fantastic win over Woodford Town, and that can't be ignored. They're such a class side. And again, in this, 2 set pieces and a lack of concentration right at the final part. I mean, what can you say? That's just the way it is. But as always, guys, we appreciate your support, appreciate the love that you guys show to us. Also, a big welcome to Rads and Frankie in this team. Like I said, guys, when we did these trials, we were creating a reserve team. You're going to see some new faces around, and we've got some really special content coming up with the reserve guys. Big up to Under Armour. Big up to Utilita for always powering the rebellion. You know I love you guys. And so, yeah, big up yourselves. And as always, guys, if you haven't, drop a like, drop a comment on your thoughts on the game, and then, as always, subscribe. Anyways, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.